Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Today we're diving into some of the best hobbies in the world. Whether you're looking to pick up a new pastime or just curious about what others enjoy, we've got you covered. You know, everyone needs a hobby. Something to unwind with, to get lost into, really express themselves. Could be anything. Building tiny houses for squirrels, competitive thumb wrestling, you name it, somebody's in it. So today we're going to explore some of the coolest hobbies out there. Get those creative juices flowing, Maybe you'll even be inspired to try something new. And if you do, make sure to hit me up in the comments. Tell me all about it. All right, let's get started. First up, we've got reading. A classic for a reason, right? I mean, who hasn't gotten lost in a good book, am I right? It's like you open that first page and boom, you're transported to another world. Could be a magical land filled with talking dragons, or maybe a gritty detective novel that has you on the edge of your seat. And the best part is, with reading, there's something for everyone. You've got your sci-fi, your romance, your thrillers, your cookbooks. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's like a never-ending buffet of stories just waiting for you to devour them. Speaking of devouring, I once read this cookbook cover to cover on a flight to Los Angeles. True story. It wasn't even that long of a flight, but this book was just like captivating. Those recipes, man, they were calling to me. But yeah, reading, it's not just about escaping reality though. It's also about expanding your mind, learning new things and boosting that brain power. Like a mental workout, but way more fun than, say, doing your taxes. And hey, you don't need a fancy library card to get started. Just grab a book, any book, and let the words take you away. You can even join a book club, meet some new people, discuss your favorite plots over some cheese and wine. Classy, right? Or you can be like me and just hole up in your pajamas with a cup of coffee and a good book. No judgment here, folks. We all have our ways of relaxing, but seriously, reading, it's a fantastic hobby, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's looking for a little escape, a little adventure, or a little bit of both. It's like a portal to another dimension right there in your hands. All right, moving on to our next awesome hobby, gardening. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gardening? That sounds like work, Jimmy. And yeah, okay, maybe it involves a little bit of dirt under the fingernails, but trust me, it's so much more than that. Gardening is like therapy, It's just you, the warm sun on your face, and the feel of the earth between your fingers. Plus, you get to watch things grow, which is pretty darn magical, if you ask me. And let's not forget about the sense of accomplishment you get from growing your own food. I'm talking fresh tomatoes, juicy strawberries, herbs that make your kitchen smell like an Italian restaurant, bellissimo. But hey, even if you don't have a green thumb, don't worry. There are so many resources out there to help you get started. You can join a gardening club, take a class, or just watch some YouTube videos. I've actually been watching this one channel, this little old grandma. She shows you how to grow like anything. Potatoes in a bucket, tomatoes upside down, you name it. She's got like 1 million subscribers. 1 million. This woman is a rock star. But the point is, gardening, it's for everyone. Whether you've got a sprawling backyard or just a sunny windowsill, you can grow herbs, flowers, vegetables, even in little bonsai trees. It's like having your own little piece of nature right there in your home. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll even discover a hidden talent for landscaping. You could be the next Frederick Law Olmsted, designing beautiful gardens for people all over the world. Or, at least impress your neighbors with your prize-winning petunias. All right, let's talk about cooking, baby, because who doesn't love a delicious meal? And I'm not just talking about cereal for dinner here, people. I'm talking about real, homemade, gourmet goodness. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cooking? That's just for fancy chefs with tall hats. But you know what? Anyone can cook. It's like art, but instead of paint, you're using spices and sauces. And instead of a canvas, you've got a sizzling hot pan. And the best part is, there are no rules in the kitchen. Okay, maybe a few rules, like don't forget to set a timer. Speaking of which, anyone else burn a grilled cheese before? Just me? Okay, moving on. But seriously, cooking is all about experimenting, trying new things, and having fun. You can follow a recipe to the letter, or you can get creative and add your own personal flair. A pinch of this, a dash of that, a little bit of love, and bam, you've got yourself a culinary masterpiece. And the best part is you get to eat your creation afterwards. Talk about instant gratification. Plus, impressing your friends and family with your newfound cooking skills, priceless. You'll be the king or queen of every potluck, the hero of every dinner party. But even if you're just cooking for yourself, there's something really satisfying about whipping up a delicious meal from scratch. It's like you're nourishing your body and soul at the same time. So grab a cookbook, put on your chef's hat, and get cooking, people. You might just surprise yourself with what you can create. All right, let's talk about painting, folks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Painting? That's for those artsy types, not me. But hold on a second. You don't need to be Picasso to enjoy a little paint-splattering fun. Painting is all about expressing yourself, letting your creativity run wild and maybe getting a little messy in the process. And the best part is there are no mistakes in painting. Only happy accidents. Think about it. You've got a blank canvas, a rainbow of colors at your fingertips, and the freedom to create whatever your heart desires. Could be a stunning landscape, a whimsical portrait of your pet goldfish, or even just a bunch of colorful squiggles. And hey, you don't need fancy art supplies to get started. Just grab some paint. Any kind of paint will do, really. Even if it's just leftover house paint from your last renovation project. Find a surface, could be a canvas, a piece of paper, or even an old shoebox. And let your imagination run wild. You can paint with brushes, sponges, your fingers, heck, even a potato masher if you're feeling adventurous. The point is, there are no rules. Just have fun with it, experiment and see what happens, and who knows, maybe you'll discover a hidden talent you never knew you had. You could be the next Frida Kahlo or Jean-Michel Basquiat, creating masterpieces that will be admired for generations to come. Or, you know, at least you'll have a really cool painting to hang on your fridge. All right, folks, let's talk about hiking, because who doesn't love a good adventure in the great outdoors? And I'm not just talking about a leisurely stroll around the park here, people. I'm talking about strapping on those hiking boots, grabbing your backpack and hitting those trails. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hiking? That sounds exhausting, Jimmy. And yeah, okay, maybe it involves a little bit of physical exertion, but trust me, the views are worth every bead of sweat. Imagine this. You're climbing a mountain, the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and the most breathtaking vista unfolding before your very eyes. Could be snow-capped mountains, lush forests, sparkling lakes, maybe even a family of bears having a picnic. Okay, maybe not the bears, but you get the idea. Hiking is all about connecting with nature, challenging yourself and discovering hidden gems in the great outdoors. And the best part is, you don't need to be a seasoned mountaineer to enjoy a good hike. There are trails for all levels, from beginner-friendly strolls to challenging climbs that will test your limits. You can hike solo, lost in your thoughts, listening to the sounds of nature. Or you can grab a buddy, share some laughs, and maybe even a few trail-mix snacks. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll even spot some wildlife along the way. Deer, rabbits, squirrels, maybe even a majestic bald eagle soaring overhead. Just don't forget your camera, so lace up those hiking boots, folks, and get ready to explore the great outdoors. It's an adventure waiting to happen, right outside your doorstep. So there you have it, folks, some of the best hobbies in the world: reading, gardening, cooking, painting and hiking. Each one offering a unique way to relax, unwind and tap into your inner awesomeness. Which one are you going to try next? Or maybe you've got a favourite hobby that we didn't mention. Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear all about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. We've got a whole lot more fun coming your way. See you next time.